Jehovah's Witness leaders are the elite of the world. If you comprehend this, then you are able to unravel the mystery of our times. There are many things that are happening now that are beyond the scope of humanity to fully comprehend because it is extremely demonic. When I say demonic, I do not mean in the religious way that many people have been coerced to understand it, but in the fuller context of the enormity of what this means. The Jehovah's Witnesses have been preparing their flock for decades to accept the position of the new world without even knowing it. You see, the Jehovah's Witnesses were affiliated with the Rancan Company. They were the largest stock shareholders of the Rancan Company. And what that means is that they had power within every decision that was made with that company. Rancan is one of the largest military companies on earth. So for the Jehovah's Witnesses who are anti-war to have been affiliated with this company shows that there is a secret, sinister behavioral practice of the Jehovah's Witnesses that their followers have no idea what is going on. In my last video, I shared how the Watchtower of Jehovah's Witnesses are secretly affiliated with the Freemasons. And these are not simple Freemasons that just join in college. These are higher up elite. And this is why much of the Watchtower publications have the emblems of the elite, and not only the elite, but if you know my work, the Anunnaki. And so we can start to unravel why it is that the Rancan Company is so pivotal to understanding who the Watchtower is and what they really are doing behind the backs of their followers. Additionally, one of the purposes of the large military company called Rancan is to study the patterns of mind control and how to make it effective. So we can start to now put the pieces together and understand why the Watchtower was one of the largest share owners of this military company. I mean, to think that this military company practices mind control techniques, you must realize that once they practice it, they must understand how it works on a large demographic of society. Now we can affiliate that and understand why the Watchtower, being a cult of Jehovah's Witnesses, are able to have so much control over the minds of their people. The minds of the sheep that do anything that they say. It doesn't matter how wrong the Watchtower is. It doesn't matter how much they have covered up all of their false prophecies and their lies throughout the years. They have been able, through the mind control techniques of the Rancan Company, which they were the largest shareholders of and affiliated with, they have been able to seduce the minds of millions of people, and no matter how wrong they are, turn themselves into an idol of the followers. An idol of the sheep, that they will follow these freaks. And that's what they are. No matter where they go, they're demons. And so no matter what the Jehovah's Witnesses says, the leaders, these people will bend over and believe it. Now we can see how powerful mind control techniques work. And so because it has worked on over 7 million people, guess what? They were the testing subjects, the guinea pigs, so that it can be understood how to use these perfected techniques on a greater population, which is the entire world. And so the New World Translation of the Jehovah's Witnesses, their Bible, the way that they indoctrinate the people to tell them how the future paradise is going to be, and only few people survive. They are speaking code for Freemason language that says that only they will survive what is coming ahead. And so, thank you to all those who follow their idol, the Watchtower Jehovah's Witnesses, wherever they go, because you were the testing subjects. You were the sheep that allowed your brains to be lobotomized, so that eventually the techniques that have done that to you will be used on the entire world. What they have done to the sheep of the Jehovah's Witnesses, the New World Order, will now use that on the world, and they have already begun. You can see the same techniques that the Jehovah's Witnesses have used on their own people for decades. You can now see them in politics. You can now see it in the doublespeak. You can now see it in the gaslighting. You can now see it in the politicians that say only they can save the world, save America. And the people are following and doing everything that they say. This is all part of the plan. You can see the divisions between households. The Jehovah's Witnesses, the mind control, enabled these people that supposedly love their children, their mothers, their fathers. They've separated them through disfellowshipping, through shunning. And now we can see how all the factions of all of these different groups that don't get along or agree with one another, how they've now divided even the homes of people. And if you follow my work, you will see through my work that the Bible and religion is a playbook for these elites. It is a playbook and the manual for their plan that will work on the entire world. And so it being the manual, it tells you things that will happen. It is supposed to. They are supposed to. And all of this has happened before because time is cyclical. And so in their playbook, they tell you everything. And so the mark of the beast, all of these things are part of the greater plan. And if you watch my channel, if you've read my book, you understand it'll begin to unravel what is really going on here. And so the greater plan is to divide the people that can no longer fight back. Because once they gain your mind through mind control, which was first tested on Jehovah's Witnesses, and now they're doing it on the greater public. Once they've done that, then the division will allow them to conquer us. It has taken away the power. Divisions of black and white, Republican, Democrat, all of these different factions and schisms and isms is the reason why they are winning and why they will win. And so the Jehovah's Witnesses know why the Jesus of the Bible said this. And why he even attributed it to himself and his God, that they would be the ones doing this. There's a larger picture going on here, guys. And Jehovah's Witnesses, if you are still in that religion, that new world order religion, you had better get out. You are not one of them, and you will go down with everyone else. But you have allowed yourself to be the victim of your own demise, as well the examples and the guinea pigs, so that a greater work can happen to all of humanity. Wake up before it is too late. Wake up, gain your freedom, and understand that all of these religions on the planet are all working for the greater cause, especially Jehovah's Witnesses. And if the population, the majority, does not become privy to this information, then we are doomed. There's so much more I want to share. If you want to join my private live feeds, then you can contact me at my email. Take care. Time is of the essence. The New World Order, the New World Translation of Jehovah's Witnesses. What has been done to humanity is more demonic than you have ever realized, and it is beyond religion and beyond the playbooks that they have passed down to humanity throughout millennium.